Hello everybody, this is Zeiss, and these are the Zeiss Innovation Rocks. My name is Pietro, I'm your host, and today's episode, Rock number 10, marks the end of the autumn edition of our Innovation Rocks. Unlike the last episodes, in this one we will not primarily speak about product solutions or innovations. We will speak about what's behind this, about who's behind this. We will talk about Zeiss's most precious resource. We will talk about people, about the makers and the shakers, about innovators and creators, about people who put their hands on our products, about people in whose hands our solutions help to create great things. But we will not only, of course, speak about people, but also with people. So now let me introduce the Global 3D Scanning Channel Manager at GOM, a company specialized in 3D metrology that became part of Zeiss in 2019. Welcome, Mr. Wim Kuipers. Hello, Wim. Nice to have you here. How are you doing?
Hello, Pedro. Thank you very much.
Wim, I was told that just recently you got appointed to a new position in a new channel that targets a new customer group. So a lot of new things in your life. What is it all about?
Yes, indeed. A lot of new things. And a lot of new things are happening right now, also with 3D scanning. So for a lot of people, 3D scanning is new. There are people who have not necessarily looked into 3D scanners or might not have heard of it or have looked into it but don't know what it can do for them. So we want to support those people. We want to help them. We want to inform, explain them what 3D scanning is. We want to give them the information how it can make a difference for them, how it can create new opportunities, save time, save money. There are people who are looking into solutions to fulfill their inspection and 3D scanning tasks, or who need more flexibility to speed up their processes. So also, as we look to the products from today, they are much more complex due to the current manufacturing methods, and it's a huge demand to be able to inspect them and to measure them. So for this, we have made a new mixed portfolio from GOM and Zeiss products on one digital platform, and this we want to show.
All right, and what special have you come up with to target this rather new customer group?
So what we will launch is a platform that enables us in a new way to connect and communicate to our clients.
All right, sounds interesting. So, well, let's have a look together.
We work for those who are making, creating, and inventing. Those who push forward, look for opportunities, take on challenges, and go the extra mile for quality. Wouldn't it be great to not only support them with our solutions, but to enable their strive for excellence and their success even further? To assist their everyday workflow and enable them to deliver mastery. Hands-on Metrology, the new home of 3D metrology. A hub for the visionaries and doers, the engineers, designers, and technicians. A go-to for everything about 3D scanning. Hands-on Metrology is the platform to get it done. From useful getting started videos to helpful how-tos, it's about support, tips and tricks, and everything that enables people to do the best work possible. A place to learn and get inspired. A place to look for a solution. A place to see passion. Some might even call it obsession. And yes, it's the home for our technologies and solutions as well. After all, they play an important role in making 3D scanning and 3D inspection so fast and easy. Still, it is made for the makers and shakers, for the story and the glory, for the small pieces and the large ideas, for the precise ones, the driven ones, the crazy ones. It is made for you. Hands-on Metrology. Now online.
Okay, looks amazing, but what exactly have we been looking at? What exactly is hands-on metrology?
So what we launched today is a new platform. We aim to be the home for all 3D scanning needs. Yeah? Whether you're a person that is an expert or have never scanned before, hands-on metrology should be your go-to place for all your questions on 3D scanning, on information and inspiration. So what we want to have hands-on metrology to be is a place for tips and tricks on 3D scanning or to go deeper into specific products or application. Hands-on metrology, it's all about the makers and their challenges. Those engineers, those designers, those technicians who grab our products and use them to simplify their workflows. So with hands-on metrology, we want to enable them to realize whatever crazy idea they have. We want to help them, we want to tell their stories. We understand why they love their job because we have the same passion for ours and we want to tell their stories and be part of it.
Well, where there's passion, usually there's also success. But do these people actually have interesting stories to tell?
Yes, for sure. You know, when you would ask one of our engineers what they do for work, you would immediately see the sparkle in their eye, the commitment that they have for their job. And this is what we want to tell. We think there are a lot of stories and people out there.
Okay, well that makes me curious, so let's watch together some of these stories.
Hi, my name is Martin. Welcome to BMA Autosport. At BMA, we build and prepare rally cars. We have two divisions, the modern rally cars, R5 type rally cars, and the historic rally cars, Porsche 911, and for now, start with the Porsche 914. Building a rally car means we take a street car, strip it down to a bare shell, and start building a rally car, reinforcing it, and after that we redesign the part, trace it into our computer and make a 3D model from it. When we have the 3D scan of the body shell, we can start directly in the computer and start designing our parts straight away in the computer and have it machinely laser cut it and fit straight to the body. When we have the full scan in the computer, we can design every part we want around it. Suspension parts, external parts, whatever we want. Also what we can think of now, in the future we still have the body and we can design it straight away. Thank you for being here and I hope to see you soon at the rally.
Well, that's what I would call a dream job. But we have seen some products in these videos. So let's talk a little bit about the applications and the technologies featured in these stories.
Yeah, so if we look to the market, there are very different applications. So we have to measure or scan big parts, or we have to be very portable, or we have to measure or scan a very complex part in a very fast and easy way. For that, we have three different technologies. The Zeiss T-Scan Hawk, the Zeiss T-Scan and the Atos Q. And the nice thing about these technologies is that they are all working on the same software platform, GOM Inspect Suite. This combination makes it really a very useful tool for the 3D scanning market. And for example, if we look to the T-Scan Hawk, The T-Scan Hawk is a very portable system, but together with the pre-installed software, it gives you really a power tool to fulfill your needs.
Please tell me, what exactly can it do? What exactly is it?
So it's a very portable system. Yeah, you can go on site to measure everything what you want.
So it is a completely portable 3D scanner, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, and can I see it?
Yes, of course. So we invited Toon Peters from GOM, who is our technical lead for hands-on metrology in the US.
Okay.
And if we talk about a sparkle in somebody's eyes, he's just the guy to talk to when it comes about the T-Scan Hawk. We also invited Jay to do a demo with them together.
Okay, very cool. So then let's hand it over to Jay and Ton. Jay.
Thanks you all, and I would like to welcome you to our SEIS living room. Here I'm surrounded by our new 3D scanning family. To my right is the SEIS T-Scan 10. To my left, of course, is the GOM Atos Q. But we are here to introduce you to our newest family member, which is the T-Scan Hawk. And with us to help us is Toon, who is, wait, before we get ahead of ourselves, Toon, what do you do and where are you?
Hello, Verkochen. I'm Toon Peters, and I'm the technical lead of the 3D scanning channel, specifically for the Americas. And at the moment, I'm in my living room in Charlotte.
Okay, so welcome from our living room to your living room in Charlotte. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. Now, I'm told, Toon, that we are supposed to do a product demo together. How do we do this?
So, first of all, the T-Scan Hawk is, I think, the most complete measurement system we have, as it goes from scanning the very small stuff to even the large stuff of multiple meters.
Perfect. Let's do it.
All right. So, in front of you, you have a prototype of a timing belt cover. So, what we would like to do is make sure that this is correctly made, right? So let's just scan the complete part so we are able to inspect it and see if everything will fit. Of course, we can immediately start scanning the part, but the T-Scan Hawk, we can even increase the accuracy if we capture the reference points before we start scanning.
Okay.
So let's start with that. In the software, you hit the first button, which is called Capture Reference Points. I will do it together with you.
Got it.
And just hitting the play button on the back side of the T-Scan Hawk, you will see it starts flashing light. So make sure that you go around the part, a little bit from the left to the right.
I can move the
And
part?
then, yes, you can move the part. There's no restrictions, there's no movement errors. It's perfectly portable and flexible. So now that we captured the reference points of the part up front, we are able to increase the accuracy of the final scan. The next step would be defining the table, because actually we do not like to have scan data of the table.
Yep, I have a background.
So using the same remote control buttons, you do not need to go to the laptop or anything, just the T-Scan Hawk in your hand and you can go. So then if we hit the play button, you see 14 laser lines oriented in crosses that covers a complete part.
That's crazy.
This is the default scanning mode of the T-Scan Hawk, which has a very large field of view, which makes it very easy and fast to scan any surface. Okay, this is the default scanning mode. Actually, the T-Scan Hawk has 3 different scanning modes.
Okay.
So I would like to invite you to double click on the play button on the back side, and you will see something happening.
I got blue lines.
Suddenly, you have 5 parallel blue lines. So we will use these blue lines for detailed scanning. We can increase the resolution in certain predefined areas.
Okay.
So you can just do the default resolution and then add some local detail and local resolution wherever you want.
Only where you want it, not everywhere. It's perfect.
Exactly, in the same project without changing anything.
Now, Toon, there's deep holes in here, and I don't have anything in there. Is there a way that I can get in there?
Yeah, so for default scanning modes, there's of course a limit in scanning in deep pockets and hard to reach areas. But press that play button again twice.
Got one line.
So you see what's happening now?
Yep.
So now you have a single red laser line. And this will help you to scan deep inside of pockets and hard to reach areas, specifically for what you asked.
Look at that.
Perfect. So 3 different scanning modes in one scanner. Perfect, right?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And now the software will polygonize your measuring data and it will generate a complete digital copy of your part, which we will be able to use to inspect and analyze. So what I didn't tell you is that you were actually scanning in a template with predefined inspections. So if you hit the F5 button real quick for me, you will see that the presentation mode opens. And actually you have your inspections and report completely finished.
This part that I just did is my inspection. Wow, that's crazy. Can you take me through this? What are some aspects of this?
So I started the report just visualizing some
Yeah.
of the mesh details. One of the pictures you will see is the details of these numbers, how very detailed the scanner can
It
work
is.
with this blue, right?
Yep, I see the details we got from the blue line.
Perfect.
I'm rolling down.
Yeah, you see we've scanned all the way through these deep holes.
Those deep holes, yeah, that was really easy. I have a color plot here.
Yeah, we compared your part with the design file, the CAD, and you can even like rotate it. You can use it as a 3D PDF. So just go ahead,
This is
click
3D?
inside the, yeah. You can have a look at it, front side, back side. All the deviations are just there.
Look at that. That's insane.
Okay, and then if you go lower, of course, you see some more 2D inspections, some GD&T inspections.
What if I need a report? Just a straight out tabular report. Oh, wait a second. There it is.
Exactly. The last page, I also put a table format, which you can then export as CSV for whatever other reasons you would like.
And here it is. So as simple as you need it or as robust as you need it. So what I think I'm seeing here, Ton, is that we have a extremely mobile, compact, easy to use piece of hardware coupled with very powerful information gathering software and reporting all in one unit, ready to go, ready to measure, right?
Exactly. All in one.
All in one. So if someone has any questions, is there anything they can do?
Yeah, actually, after this, there's a webinar that you can follow. So stay tuned for this information. And of course, also feel free to visit handsonmetrology.com for even more of this.
Perfect. All right, Ton. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you. Bye.
And with that, we'll turn it back to you in the studio.
Thank you very much, Jay, who is connected with us from our demonstration center, and thank you very much, Ton, who was connected with us from Charlotte, North Carolina. Wim, this tool really, impresses me. You know what it reminds me? It reminds me of a device they had in the Star Trek movies. What was it called? The tricorder. They just pointed it at something. It just told you everything. Shape, volume, material. Wow, crazy, crazy stuff. But I also know that that's not the only new tool you have come up with, right?
Yes, correct. You're right.
The Zeiss T-Scan 10, when it comes, or in terms of application, what is the main difference between the T-Scan 10 and the T-Scan Hawk?
Let me make a cliffhanger out of this. Please join me and my colleagues to the webinar after this show, where we show all these 3 technologies and also the applications where they're used in.
Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, you have heard Wim. To get to know more about these 2 tools, join the webinars. They will start right after the show. And please don't forget, you just need to click the link below to register and to join in. Well, what can I say? With Zeiss's new platform, with Zeiss's new 3D scanners, the combination of it has all the potential of this world to become a real game changer. And speaking of the hands-on metrology platform, if I'm not wrong, you're launching it today or even right in this moment, right?
Yes, correct. So just go to handsonmetrology.com.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you have heard it. Feel free to visit handsonmetrology.com, but of course, after this show and after the webinars. Well, Wim, thank you very much for being with us and good luck for your webinars.
Thank you very much and thank you for having me.
It's been a pleasure. Ladies and gentlemen, with the end of this episode, with the end of Rock number 10, we have also come to the end of the autumn edition of our Innovation Rocks. On behalf of Zeiss and the whole production team, I would like to thank you very, very much for watching our shows. Once again, don't forget the webinars. They will start right after this. Don't forget the link below. Click it to register and to attend. What else can I say? My name is Pietro. It's been a big pleasure being your host, and I hope to welcoming you all in the next edition of our Zeiss Innovation Rocks. Take care, stay healthy, and bye-bye.